Okay, Honkai Star Rail. We have version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. So yeah, now we are. My bad, nose itchy. We are officially like now out of the Penacony story and hype and all that stuff. We had like the little the ending to it last well in the patch we're currently, but very cool and sweet and wholesome story, amazing cutscene by the way in Firefly. Absolutely loved it. Penacony was absolutely amazing, but now it looks like we're going back to the Luofu. And as we saw, we're gonna get a new March 7th. There's gonna be like a war games or something, so almost like a tournament. And funny enough, Genshin's having one now too in Nutland, right? So it looks like there's gonna be this war games, which is some sort of tournament. March is gonna participate, so it's gonna be a new March, which is Hunt, Imaginary, very interesting. I'm assuming she's gonna be free. She's a 4-star though. But yeah, we'll see. Interesting. What we have Yunli and then the Fox dude. Fox dude, I don't know. I don't really care for. I don't even know what his name is. But as you can see, very cool from his art. Like, the closed eyes, but like a typical anime trope. And like, I knew like obviously at some point he's gonna open his eyes, and like I saw the animations, and his ultimately does. So yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to see what this is all about. As people would like to say with these Ivers games, it's time to go into a dry patch. So I don't know. We'll have to see what Star Rail does, because some of the updates Star Rail had off the main story and before Penacony was good. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let me not take up too much more of your time, and let's see if this is going to be cool. Well, anyway, Star Rail is my favorite game at the moment, so either way, it's probably going to be cool. But like, see if they can like surprise us with some cool stuff. Hopefully, the story is good as well. And I've got a feeling it's maybe going to feel, hopefully it feels more like a main story than an event story. Because we're going to the Luofu, and, maybe it's going to be, it's obviously going to be canon, but, like lore-wise and stuff like that. And I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully the story, like, it'll be like a bonus if the story is like actually good too. Along with, going away from Penacony now, and we have to like wait for the next planet and so forth. So I don't know. We'll see, like an interlude story, but it feels decent. Let's just double check, right? That is working. That is working. Okay, everything looks good to me. Okay, and we're recording. Okay, looks good. Let's go. Let's skip ahead. I've already wasted 3 minutes of your time. My bad. But it's been a while, so let's see. Here we go, 5 seconds. Let's see what they can cook up this time. Obviously expecting our free temple, as usual. That should be obvious by now, so it's no surprise, but like...
But long story short...
what about March's constellations?
Is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jiaqiu?
Our show.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
And his design is very plain to me.
Pepper,
be
3
honest.
tails of
Not for
7-star
me.
chili, and half a caddy
Like,
of millet
he
pepper.
doesn't look like a
The
5-star per
seeds
se, if you know
grind
what I
together
mean,
with
right?
a
Like when they
splash
did the joke
prickly
marketing.
ash cooking wine.
This isn't
Apply
gonna go
the
well.
mixture evenly and rinse
Actions
after
performed by
20
professionals.
minutes. Finally, apply a layer of
try to-
starch, which will
Ow,
induce
ow,
a deep
ow,
detoxifying
ow, ow.
sweat.
It's gonna burn.
Good for the mind and the soul.
Okay, sure, never mind.
Dr.
Hey, it's Yunli.
Jiaqiu,
She's cute.
Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yunli, start out
Have
by
like a
blanching
feast.
some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of
Nice, yeah, that was bound to happen.
premium dried
Yes,
chilies.
nice. Hey, Jingle.
I see digestion issues on the horizon.
Oh, yes.
Some
Oh, certainly.
coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand. Return that
Okay.
evil herb at once.
Evil herb.
Unthinkable.
Sure, okay. Let's see the trailer. Let's go. Come on, what's 2.4 got to offer?
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories.
Okay, here we go.
You know? There you are.
Awesome. Oh, there's a bubble tea,
Everyone,
funny
this
enough.
way.
I've seen the animations.
The Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your
Luminary
presence
Combat
would be
Art
greatly
Ceremony.
appreciated.
Brother Boris here.
Okay.
Right on time.
Shit is gonna go down though, looks like.
Hello there.
Some monsters running loose.
Gold medal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh,
Dude, yeah,
that?
giant ass sword. It's pretty cool.
Rock shattering slash.
Won't be summoning though, but yeah.
Master Yunli. Look at how
There we
hard
go.
he's been training.
Master Yunli, okay. She gonna be teaching her or what?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one
Is
on the
it?
Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
There he is. Obviously new enemies too.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
Yeah, I don't know, his design is a little bit
Since you're
underwhelming for
already
me.
here,
No offense, obviously, General likes him, but yeah.
My first meal
Ooh, Anya?
gaining my freedom is the flesh
There's Mose, or Mose there.
fellow kindred.
My condolences.
Oh, damn.
Memories of chasing. Glory.
Okay, this looks like it's gonna be pretty good though, the story anyway. From cutscenes alone.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
And this facial, oh shit. You know what? I know it's just cutscenes, but hey, the story looks pretty damn cool. I mean, no offense, like compared to like, you know, when you have like engine event stories and stuff like that, you know, it's just meant for fun, which is fine. But like, no, we left Penacony now. It's like gonna be like, you know, no main story before we move on to the next planet, but like, you know, with going back to the Luofu and having a story, this looks pretty interesting. Even if it was just a War Games arc, it would have been pretty cool. And I'm like, okay, the story's pretty okay, but that seems like it got pretty serious and some very cool stuff in there. Some more, you know, WTFs and shock value. I don't know. I know that's not all that makes a good story, I know that, but we'll just have to see when we play it, which I will be doing, so stay tuned. Let's just keep it to this.
Ooh, and
Okay.
whether or not your word
Very cool splash
has a
art.
day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate. Present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Luofu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
One of the general himself from the Luofu is here.
And
The other two aren't really
viewers
generals, so.
far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the
Always excited
pristine
for some
blue
starters,
special
streams, man.
program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's here
Albert, as
to
usual.
guide you through.
Hi, everyone.
Very disappointed we didn't get any swimsuits last time around for summer and whatnot,
And
at
I'm
the pool
Jiaqiu.
and all that stuff,
I
but oh
may
well.
have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually
No
a
skins and
hero.
whatnot.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure
Only
to
Honkai
have
Pack
you
third
three
days
in
to
the
do that.
studio. Now, the Penacony vacation
Shouldn't even say
has
there,
gone to a
because
close,
it's
and the crew of
normal.
the
It's a
Astral
normal
Express
thing.
is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Laofu.
Not going back.
Which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which,
Okay.
General Jiaqiu, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is
Is it?
indeed, Mr.
I don't even
Albert,
remember,
and
bro.
I am deeply honored. Had I known of your program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Well, usually there aren't culinary delights, so
Bon appetit, General. I
looks
hate to
delicious.
bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode were kinda spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be
Oh,
extremely.
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot
Just a
pot
pink-haired fox,
enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice.
this actually makes me
follows.
hungry.
Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
Wow.
What a gentleman!
Absolute
Your
gentleman.
delicious morality.
Until he opens his
will
eyes.
not forget, good sir.
Ugh,
Classic
let's
anime
cut to
trope.
the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep, it's a martial arts ceremony.
Yeah.
Competitors
pretty cool.
battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
As a
Or
matter of
champion.
fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know,
Okay.
the Luofu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits.
Yeah,
which
now they're
is
just
why
holding
we
it on
have
the
chosen
law
this
food.
moment to convene
Pretty sure
the
some people
war
would raise some
dance.
security concerns.
It is
to be honest.
also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't?
Oh,
I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Yenqing.
And I'm Mr. Jiaqiu. This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of
Apparently
peace,
Yenqing and
an
Yunli is
important duty for the
connected
Cloud
as well.
Knights.
Know each
That's
other.
why Yenqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right.
Okay.
In the version 2.4 Trailblaze
Yeah,
continuance,
because I like how this is called. Like, because they do this. Sorry for pausing. They do this for all the events so far that we've seen, technically, right? When instead of it's just an event story, yada yada yada. It's every time it's Trailblaze continuance, so it has some meat to the story actually, you know, canon wise, and like some of the story is decent. You know, some of it you can see as boring. I can admit, but yeah, it's another Trailblaze continuance which I like because it's technically part of the story. But yeah, well, it is part of the story, but it's not main Trailblaze mission. But
Trailblazers will witness Yenqing's assiduous side.
part
And
one as well. So
his
next
new
patch
identity.
there's gonna be
I
more.
get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Such
Of
as the Astral
course,
Express.
This Chenjo Yao
Obviously.
delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side
Fei Xiao.
will be two
No, there's
senior
other-
advisors,
other ships
Jiao
as well.
Chou, the Jiao Chou, as well as Moza.
And as for the
Oh, so they say
CNJ,
Moza, not
me
Mose.
and
Okay.
Grandpa,
Empire.
General Huayan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representing
Huayan.
us.
Be they friends from near or far, we
Did it
will
say grandpa or grandma?
Will be General Huai Juming, me and Grandpa, Heart, will be representatives.
I hope they don't talk about the Hua character that's grandpa because we want Fu Hua parallel in Star Rail.
friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises
this dude is
to be
apparently a
quite
dude.
the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but
Hopefully-
I
hopefully
heard
that's
that
not
the
Hua.
Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
Yep.
That's not all. Rumors are
Good
circulating
for us,
through
though,
the
for story.
Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land.
Whoops.
Could it really be that...
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's true that the other 2 generals will arrive on the Law Fu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself.
Yeah,
for
so
the
there's just,
upcoming
yeah, there's more
Trailblaze
to, obviously in the
continuance
trailer,
arc.
there's more to it
Let
than
us
just the war
refrain
games,
from
obviously.
needless anxiety. The Law Fu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I
Yeah.
want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of
Here it
attention.
comes.
She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course.
Funny that she's not
With the
here,
war dance right
funnily
around the
enough.
corner, March couldn't help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay
Interesting.
tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program.
Okay.
Which reminds
You know, set
me,
so the next
the
time.
war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5. The
Okay.
Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be in the past, but the
0.4 and
Trailblazers
0.5.
will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Laofu's ongoing story.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed...
I wonder now, last time we went straight from 0.6 to 0.0. Are we going to go with that pattern now again where we're going back up to 0.7, 0.8 and then 0.0? Or are we going to skip ahead again? I don't know. Probably
the
not.
Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Laofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the broth is ready.
I'm excited for
Shall
the story
we
actually
add
because
any
Trailblaze
extra
Continuance is on
seasonings?
that bad, to be honest. Compared to, like, for example, I know I don't want to always compare it, but you know, like events in Genshin, right? Like, you know, the big events in Genshin. The Trailblaze Continuance is like the stories are way better, at least, even though it's not main story.
Get to catch up with the Xianzhou
It's not the best thing in the world, I know, but it's better.
Version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
These
Oh,
pals
they
of
will?
yours.
Oh yeah, the Shackling Prison, yeah.
They're
in the
all
trailer.
in prison?
Not all of them, not in the traditional sense. The Shackling Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The shackling prison is
Oh,
where
they
we
work
detain
there.
criminals. It's cold and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh?
That's
That
ominous.
does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their cell.
Damn.
For those guilty of particularly
I wonder if there's some
heinous
interesting people
crimes,
in there.
we reserve special cells of biting cold or searing heat.
There's
The
even lava, what the-
interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Oh.
Doesn't sound like an easy.
Yeah, that's the thing with Lorcha and Jingliu. That just like, you know, that they just gave us that little snippet and then poof. Now what? Hello? What happened? What happened after that? Like,
place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
It would appear the shackling prison is the haunt
It's
of
one of those
wolf-like monsters. Borison?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their
And
inborn
AoE.
moon rage. Upon entering battle, the
Bloodlust.
Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced. Ooh, watch your step,
It's not
Trailblazers.
bleed.
What happened to catching up with pals?
Well, that was quick. They just like moved
I'm
off
sure
of it. Okay.
Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way,
Sympathies.
it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Starting with the
Look
gifted
at
young
Yunli,
girl.
that's
Our
actually
new
quite
friends
cute.
From the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Starting with the gifted young girl, Yunli.
Okay, let's see it. I've seen the animations, by the way. It's like these days it's impossible to avoid leaks because it's everywhere on social media. But yeah, I like the giant sword and stuff. It looks like she's a counter character. Just need Firefly. Funny. Yeah, there's a little girl wielding such a bloody massive greatsword. What the hell? But yeah, it looks like she has a counter mechanic or something, from what I saw as well. But the animations look cool. Yeah, holy moly, that ultimate.
I'm from the Xianzhou
The
Jun,
art is really cool.
a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Zhuming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my
It's very funny that
grandma.
she's physical, but there's a lot of
I mean,
fire involved
The
in that. Get
flaming
right.
heart, Huayan.
I don't know, bro.
Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunli is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her,
Oh.
swords are more honest than people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh?
Interesting.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a
Yenching.
similar love of the sword.
Mhm.
I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing?
Is she bluffing or
I have a
bluffing? Is she
young
blushing
man with
or?
a similar love of the sword. I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He
Sure.
collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear
And
those
you ever
blades
use them?
crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And not
no.
to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not
Really?
be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of
Okay.
this caliber usually
Seems like they can
get
have
their
interesting
own
dynamic.
name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally,
Feathers.
someone who understands swords.
Uh-huh.
I gave him a unique name for the ages.
Oh no.
Old Metal.
What?
It
Yeah,
has a
sure,
ring
okay.
about it.
I like it too.
Me and
Yeah.
Old Metal have a deep connection.
I don't know about that one.
Every time I get into a
Let me hear the
scrap, I
Japanese
ask
name
Old
first.
Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Okay.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Sounds like
Yunli
quite
might
the
be
sword.
young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills. on the battlefield.
As
Yeah,
a
let's get
physical
to it.
type character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill,
Yeah,
I
just these
restore
sparks flying
my
everywhere
own
in flames,
HP
bro.
while
Sure.
dealing
While being
physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
Yeah, tell me that's not flames or
Physical
whatnot. Or
damage
if you want to
to
call
a
it
single
sparks. I don't
target
know, bro.
And adjacent enemies.
What really
Okay.
sets Yunli apart in
AoE.
combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker,
Yeah,
dealing
okay,
damage to
counter.
the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge
AoE counter.
and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength
Oh no, poor
against them.
Firefly.
After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my
Oh,
ordinary
okay.
counter is upgraded to powerful
Okay.
counter
So
enemies. In addition,
that animation wasn't
my
the ultimate
ordinary
itself.
counter is
Okay.
upgraded to powerful counter, which
Damn.
deals higher damage.
Naturally, if you just look at that.
well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration.
The
When
idol.
launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked.
Counters as well.
And upon
Oh.
entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on
Oh,
a
straight off the
random
get-go.
Imagine.
Random
hardly
enemy
regained
though.
your footing when
I
a
don't know.
girl with a giant blade comes
Okay, but then again, it's AoE
Imagine.
still. But the
You've
bulk of the
hardly
damage
regained
will
your footing
probably go
when
to
a
maybe a
girl
unit
with
you don't want.
giant
I don't know.
blade comes running straight for you.
Still
This
interesting.
reminds me, in version 2.4,
And we got a
trailblazers
companion mission
will
too, even though they're
experience
story,
the
okay.
Swords to Plowshares companion mission.
Interesting.
Granddad and
It looks
granddaughter
cool.
arrive on the law food from the Zhuming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war
gonna
dance
see the granddad.
competitors. Wait, you brought something else too? Let's
Please
see.
tell me it's not the Hua they've been speaking of, because when I hear Hua, it needs to be a full Hua XP, please, parallel.
Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So if Yunli is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhuming?
Not so fast now. The law food has something to say about that. The Zhuming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
And now it's his turn.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Jing.
Oh boy.
Why do you guys sound so... right.
Watch March take it all. Probably
Let's
not,
move on
obviously.
to another game,
Imagine.
shall we? Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon to be making his appearance.
If we can March wins the competition, can you just
Military
imagine?
Zhao Show.
But not with all these other people around, I think, unless you like unlock some more with true powers or something. Yeah, dude, it's a little bit too plain for me. Almost not imaginative enough. It's like, how do I say it? Safe design. I don't know, bro. Here comes the eye opening. Classic anime choke. Yeah, there we go. That is cool though, at least. But I'm not gonna
The
summon just
Yao
for that.
Qing's illustrious healer.
Because apparently it's really good for
I've
Akron
heard
teams
much
too.
about
Because,
you.
you know,
You're too
debuffs,
kind, General.
nihility.
My visit to the Law Fu
Apply a lot
was
of
only in
debuffs,
aid
but
of
I still don't
keeping
know if I'm gonna go for
You
them though.
owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiaqiu. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but your beef is overcooked.
Huh?
Oh boy. Yeah, and there goes eyes open, sure. Funny.
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I
Of
think-
course. When
Mr.
it comes
Jiaqiu,
to food,
why don't you introduce
you
yourself? a
should
little
care.
more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao
Military
Qing's General
healer.
Fei Shao. You could
But
consider
his
me one of
loyalty.
her retainers.
And
I'm
he applies
accompanying the
debuffs.
general to the
Cool.
Xianzhou Law Fu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yunli, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we
Culinary
are
medicine.
what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing
Interesting.
are one and the same. Which is why I spend so much
like that.
time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
I'm really
A
getting
meal is
hungry.
not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yunli.
Chowhound.
eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission.
Okay.
You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the Hutt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Wow.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As
Oh.
General Fei Xiao's strategist,
And it's funny because he's not really a
Jiaqiu
healer.
applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Oh.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr.
Indeed.
Jiaqiu is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our
Ultimate
delicious
shows it.
doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them
Doesn't
with
look like a
fire
dimension, though,
damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So,
Ashen Rose debuff.
we're cooking the enemy alive?
Well then.
Ashen Rose turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiaqiu
Funny.
lands on a
Yeah,
by
of course they're using him with Aqua.
causing enemies to
Of course.
sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiaqiu lands on an enemy
But yeah, it
has a
looks like it's
chance
gonna
of
be good for
inflicting
Akron teams because
Ashen Rose.
apparently it applies a lot of debuffs, so
Case
you're gonna
in
get
point,
Akrons all
if I
quicker.
were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting
Or
a stack
easier.
of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp
Yeah,
eyes,
interesting.
General. After
Sharp
launching my
eyes.
ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At
That
the same
shot is
time,
the coolest thing
the
though.
effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in
Yeah.
line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Okay.
All these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again.
Exactly.
What does this field
I am
do
hungry.
exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be
Yeah,
inflicted by a
if it wasn't-
stack of Ashen Roast.
If it wasn't any more obvious that he's
Follow
made
that
for
if,
Akron.
For example,
Oh my
Akron
god.
were on the team.
Oh, yeah,
You'd be
yeah,
able
yeah.
To help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Not just that, but do
Absolutely
ultimate
right.
damage more ultimate damage
Nice
too.
of you to invite
Wow.
the enemy to dinner before
I would
showing
like
up
to,
the
but I don't
door.
really vibe with
Last
the
meal
guys.
they'll ever experience.
I don't think I.
We're
But I also don't
advised,
need him. My Akron's so
order out
strong.
next time, fellas.
It would be a nice little.
Well, we've got to know new friends
Bonus,
from both
but
the Xiuming and the
I don't feel like I really need. We'll have to see
Let's
with
turn our
testing.
gaze
But
to the version 2.4 banner info.
I don't feel him
In
as a
version
character.
2.4's first half warp event,
Warp
Trollish
was
can
back.
acquire
Oh.
the limited 5-star character Yunli, as well as the limited 5-star character Hua Hua.
I
The
don't have
limited
Hua Hua.
5-star light cones dance at sunset.
That's so
and
cute.
that
The
friend
light
will
cone,
be
the
beast.
kitty.
A cat is a human's best
I'm gonna get a
friend.
cat soon. I can't
You
any
certainly have
longer.
a cat-like
I'm
energy
dead
to you, Miss
serious.
Yunli.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second
Sparkle's
half event,
back
which
too.
boosts limited 5-star
Whoa.
characters Jiaqiu and Masked Fool Sparkle. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones,
Ah.
those many springs, and
March
her
7th light cone?
escapade will be boosted.
What about the new light
Another
Forza light cone,
eye-opening
brother?
moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade
brand
of
new.
old
That looks
trees should
amazing.
be used for admiring the surrounding
The art
scenery.
at least.
Couldn't agree more. And almost forgot. The version 2.4
Okay.
warp banner will feature a familiar face
Where's the
on
blue?
4-star light
It's a bun. Oh, it's harmony.
Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true
But she's
sword
Hunt,
master.
right? It's obviously not made for her. That sucks.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool shot. That the
Without
artwork is
further ado,
amazing.
Let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword master apprentice.
Here we go. I'm more excited for this, honestly. Right, yeah, we're not there yet. But yeah, I've seen the animations, not just because of animation leaks, but also because like, you know how these stuff are everywhere anyway. Like someone like made a TikTok that blew up, and it was like a song like get it da, where it was just showing off her animations, but it was so catchy and it looked so cool. So I saw most of her animations on that little TikTok anyway. It wasn't specifically made to show off the animations. It was just like, you know, like a cool like little music video TikTok. Yeah, see, that's in the TikTok as well. Yeah, this is adorable. I love it, man. I actually love it a bit.
The Xianzhou, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yunli and Yanqing.
Yunli and Yanqing, okay.
I still vividly remember instructing Yanqing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others.
Yeah, why are you so young?
How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her
Whoa.
master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So,
Sure.
naturally, she's made quick progress.
Well, she's gonna learn from
Yanqing is also
and
March
Yanqing,
7th's
so
master.
different
To
sword
deprive
styles,
an
I guess.
inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right,
Okay.
you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user.
Actually,
Brave of her to take up the sword, and
Very
no
brave.
doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yunli and Yanqing's swordplay isn't exactly similar.
that's
Well,
not
March
at
7th ended up
all.
with a weird mix of styles.
That can breed some pretty interesting styles or warriors, though.
Dedicated to the
If you
sword,
think about
you
it.
just need to swing it.
Oh.
Imagine like some parts of the one style like covers for the weaknesses and the other one, you know, stuff like that. So these aren't it's not necessarily bad when
The
stuff like that
sword
happens.
and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March
Yes.
7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them
Boba.
with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Oh,
Good apprentice.
As a promising young
she
student,
buffs.
March
She's a hunt,
7th
but
has
she
a keen
buffs.
understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges.
Follow-up
When
attack,
charges reach a
I'm
set number
assuming.
of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack.
Ah,
Her
okay,
enhanced
never
basic
mind.
attack deals set hits of damage to
Ooh.
a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
That's a
Just
follow-up then.
chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves
Fair enough, they have
might
to
be
build
a
that
little
into the kit, I guess,
rusty,
then.
but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her
Very
master's
chance.
path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's
Oh.
right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And
Oh.
masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
Okay. Wait,
Specific attack, preservation, or damage.
but they got the
Masters on the
destruction
paths
on
of
the.
nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting
Hey yo, bro. That would have been such a cool little like funny Firefly buff or whatnot, because you know raise the toughness reduction of some attacks. Imagine even more toughness reduction on a Firefly team or something like that. Man,
learn.
what did they say?
And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise
It's on all the ones that are not really damage dealers. Well, Nihility, Akron's the only one, but like, brother, you would imagine that like, Hunt and Destruction would be the ones that gets that increased toughness reduction. Why the
raise
support
the toughness
clauses?
reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
Okay,
Where do
that sort of
I
sucks a little bit.
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for
Oh my
those who are
God.
wondering
I love that
what
alt
March's
animation.
apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next
Oh,
battle.
okay, she's
When
thinking.
using her own
Oh,
technique,
next battle.
she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a
Oh.
great privilege to have an apprentice with
Yeah,
such...
she's like, it's almost like a jack of all trades sort of thing, like, except healing and like, and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's because of the different sword styles. Like, she does a lot of, she's not a master in one, but she does like a lot of different things.
powers of perception.
Well, get this.
Okay, let's
Completing
see.
specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will
Unlock
unlock
that.
March 7th the Hunt.
Yes, for free.
Once unlocked, a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
Whoa!
That's my
Yo, the Trailblazer doesn't have animations like that for
Trailblaze
switching
Continuance
paths.
will unlock
Hey!
March 7th the Hunt.
It's
Once
cool
unlocked,
though,
a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
which means this might be more in the future as well. Just
She
saying.
certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
Whew. I think we could all
And the
use a lie
constellations?
down. More exciting updates after the break.
Okay, interesting. That's sort of weird though. Am I tripping? Like, increased toughness reduction on skills, brother. Why not have that on the? I don't know exactly what affects, like, let's say increased damage or whatever. I don't know exactly what that specifically entails for destruction and hunt, or and in addition, but you would like imagine that the increased toughness reduction would be on like the hunt and the destruction characters, because Boot, Heal, and Firefly, hunt and destruction. Who else? Puppet. Damn, I forgot her name. Holy shit. Puppet Girl, hunt. Who else is good with toughness reduction? Who in the Nihility is gonna take advantage of that? Besides like Silverwolf or something. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it's cool and everything, but that's just me. That's me like complaining because like I wanted on the Firefly team. Like, oh
Welcome back,
shit.
Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4's all new events.
Events
As
time,
the
okay, let's see what we have.
approaches, guests and visitors from all corners
Ooh,
are
Saga of-
converging on the Lawfu. But
Ooh.
not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of
some more
Scott.
Oh,
Chat bubbles, I
the
guess.
Alliance is
Is that
very
constellations
familiar with
worthy?
the conduct and deeds
Because that's
of
a
the
constellation
IPC.
thingy. Of,
Hardly
the
surprised.
Eidolon thingy.
Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordblade
Talk of
is no
criminal
match
blade.
for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related
Invited
provocation
to
in
come
store,
in.
but
Thank you, sir.
also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and old
Very cool
Belle
art
owe
again.
this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold
Good.
your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive. And took up the
Impulsive,
challenge.
yeah, that's much better.
She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar
Oh
turn of
boy.
events.
So she just had 15
Are
days.
we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal?
Okay.
Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
Oh,
15 days? Crash course?
Yeah.
Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb,
Ooh.
haste makes waste?
Ice makes waste, exactly. Why are they there? And Silverwolf, okay.
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and
Sure,
Yang
as
Qing,
well.
we've got the sword
The
skills
interface
to
is
provide
so
the
cool.
best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest.
Yo, that's pretty.
And
That's so
training
cool with like the
also
little comic style and everything.
requires
Yeah, never mind having like story to this where they probably will be, or it's just like full dialogues, walls of text, and it can be maybe boring at times. Having something like this and like visually displaying the training and helping her train, like, but then like I said, visually displaying it like this, that's pretty cool. There's stats that you can improve.
balance training also requires
I'm here for this
rest,
artwork, for the little
relaxation,
comic.
and fun.
The fabled work-life balance.
That's adorable.
Sounds like you've got to figure it out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Naturally.
Oh, I might just have to
Oh.
offer a helping hand
Arch and-
myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates
And there's our
will
dialogue,
dictate
but
the
know
nature
what I
of the
mean.
story's conclusion. The end result will always be
Ah.
a solo confrontation with Scott. Though the
Scott.
nature of the showdown will
There,
also
okay.
vary accordingly.
Eidolons, nice.
Following the ending,
Actually, no, Eidolons to the
Trailblazers
Vantage
can
School.
acquire Stellar Jade and
Completely
March
free.
7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the
Nice.
combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Over Scott. What
As
the?
long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword
My
in hand,
adversary,
you
Scott.
have nothing to worry about.
Wise
Sorry, no
words
offense to
indeed,
people called
Miss
Scott
Yunli.
though, but
Oh.
for a game,
Let's
for a
move
story.
on to another event. After leaving
Memoria
Pentagon,
snapshot.
I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the Trash Cans.
Oh boy, we go
It
back
would
for them.
seem these old friends have
Are they on the
appeared on
Luofu?
the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Mars truck.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Really?
They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in
Purchase of
question
trash
is
cans.
Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the
Uh.
cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter.
Exactly.
Trash can enthusiasts? Comes
What
with the
fuck?
territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different
Yeah,
trash
hidden.
cans mean
Sure.
different points. With some trash cans,
How people
even
don't
adopting
notice that,
special
I wouldn't
movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and
The
complete
special
the
poses, I'm
stage
assuming.
objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and
Sure, it's a
without
little fun
warning.
event, but whatever, man.
Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this
Catch
event
some trash
isn't
cans.
confined to the CN show. Your old
There's
friends
more?
have also appeared in Bellabog.
Friendship is
Rumor
magic.
has it that Bellabog
And the
inhabitants
poster.
have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
A bunch. These two events are
That's
goofy,
the
man,
end
but
of
sure.
the trash can related content for this version.
Thank you.
Right?
Don't speak too soon.
Oh
In
my
the
god, serious?
Trailblazers
More?
friendship
Why?
romantic
We're out of
event,
Penacony, what's going
Trailblazers
on?
need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a
Magician?
special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
Sure. Sure.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course,
Don't-
the
you're too
magician's
afraid to
skill
ask.
and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the
What the
power
hell?
of
Okay, that's
command
pretty-
mini-cans
that's pretty
during
funny though.
battle. The mini
Hey,
cans
so everyone's
attack
gonna have a
the
different
battlefield
poster.
will depend on
At least
which
there's some
character
detail
was
put
used
into
to
it.
summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For
Oh,
example,
the difference.
The skills of certain magicians summon mini cans onto the battlefield
What
up to
the
a maximum
hell?
of 5. The more
You
mini
can
cans
use
on the
them?
battlefield, the higher the
I
attack
guess this
and the
one's a
more
little bit
energy
cooler, this
regenerated
event.
for the
It's
magician.
goofy, but sure.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers
Really?
who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in game. The
Okay.
event will launch a new challenge stage daily with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the initial
that one seems interesting.
Trailblazers
Better
can
than taking
unlock
photos
the
and
official
shit.
trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Very interesting.
I
Okay,
did
sure.
another
We'll see how
prelude.
it goes.
Don't
At least it
matter,
looks
Trailblazers.
interesting on paper.
More exciting
That- this
updates
one
after
specifically.
the following broadcast.
What the hell? What, next code? We're almost done. Hey. Oh, reality invitation trailer. Face the challenge anywhere, anytime. Okay, sure. There's our code. Yada yada yada. Let's go. Ooh, what's that? That's a very cool picture. Start an art challenge. Oh, dude, stop with all this art stuff like this and don't and not have stuff like this in game or as fun little non-canon events and. I was sure that's a problem with Star Rail and Star Rail now as well, but and Genshin, like they're trying to keep like all the events like too canon. like they don't want to like give too many skins out. The skins have to be canon in some way to the story, and even the events have to be canon in some way. No, like what ifs and cool like seasonal events for summer with like a summer event and swimsuits and stuff like that, and New Year's and Christmas and Halloween. It's like they just want to be. They're so scared to be non-canon. Imagine if we had a patch with an event like this, where there's some sort of sports game and stuff like this, and you can get these skins and there's a cool story to it. It doesn't have to be canon, bro. They like to put all the potential is there, but they just refuse to do stuff like that.
Y'all.
Of course, sure, that's always nice.
2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted Odyssey. Check it out.
Like the events in Honkai Impact are so cool, story-wise too.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events.
Nice.
Planar Fisher and Garden of
I don't know, I'll be
Plenty.
challenging those up because I have too many of
The
that.
simulated universe,
Naturally,
or
it's like every
universe
single patch
with
there's like
double
one of these.
planar ornaments.
Planet Fisher, and here comes the cavern
And we haven't
corrosion as
even
well.
got to this version's system optimizations yet.
Okay, never mind.
Starting
Not
with
this
the
time.
Relic system. When using the filter
Huh?
function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile,
Sure.
in the relic inventory,
But give us
Trailblazers will
loadouts,
find new
please.
quick lock and quick discard functions. When
Okay.
choosing relics for a character, relics
That's
will be
okay.
sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first.
That's nice
There's
at
also
least,
a new
but
feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set,
that's
but
substats too.
also the recommended
That's a
main
nice little
and
improvement, but
subsidiary
bro.
stats.
And
Don't be like Genshin and don't make us wait for years and don't give us loadouts. Just give us loadouts, bro. Come on.
when checking
Please.
Simulated Universe interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide,
This is a
Trailblazers
nice
can
little
see
guide at
recommended
least.
characters for the relics in question.
I guess,
How
right?
considerate.
I mean, that's
Now.
what guides and stuff like that is for anyway and whatnot, but sure, it's not the end of the world, right?
To allow Trailblazers to come into faster
It's neat.
contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards. 2.4 has added an advanced access feature.
Prerequisite
and-
missions. March to Mastery, a Star is Born. Wait, what is that? Is that Soldier's Ghastly Reverie? Oh, that's like past events you have to do, I know, but is the March one part of today's event? Because I don't remember a mission called that. That probably has to be the part of the new story or something.
Time-limited rewards. 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze Continuance and events.
So if a
access it early.
Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given
Just
event,
unlock. And you'll
they
get a
can
warning, right?
still
Yeah.
experience the
It's
new
the same, it's
version's
Finality's
events
vision.
and missions.
They said this before.
You got it. Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced
Early access
access
thing.
eligibility.
It's cool that they do that.
Just select the icon to join the
But I
experience.
play through
Now
everything
that's
anyway,
an
so.
optimization. Ready and waiting.
But especially for new players, because you know that can't catch up with the story in time and so forth and so forth and so forth. So yeah,
Ooh.
it's
In
neat.
the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps
Okay.
yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also
Temporary, okay.
featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays
I
with
do, I
the
love this
normal
splash
map
art.
and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question.
Okay.
In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data
However?
will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal
Ah.
through the event stream.
Which
Okay.
is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future,
And the universe.
a new episode of Knowing the
Oh.
Universe will be
I haven't
upon
watched the
us.
other one.
We've invited
or any
celebrated
others, so.
novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
Okay.
A huge thank you to
Yoshiki
Mr.
Tanaka,
Tanaka
that
for his
sounds
participation.
Like crazy?
Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
What?
Bracing for impact!
2025 though. What?
Tune for official.
See, this is part of what Gacha's all about as well. Genshin, where the hell? We've never had a bloody collaboration or something like that. And like, okay, back third, we've had plenty, but it looks like, you know, Stara was like walking this path, you know, as you saw with events and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, we're never going to get collabs and like special seasonal events with stories and stuff like that. But we got a collaboration. And it's Fate Stay Night. Dude, please don't make it something. Surely they can't tease it like this and then don't make this something outside of the game or this or that, or make it in-game, a story, and have collab characters. Please, that's what you do in gacha games. Please. What does this collab mean? Please tell me it's an in-game collab. Even if it's skins and stuff like that, sure, that'll be pretty cool. But like, no, we need like a non-canon story event and stuff with fake characters and whatnot, and have them summonable too. Please. Going off of canon is always it's not the end of the world.
Announcements, Trailblazers. Whew. That brings us to the end of the version
What?
2.4 special program.
What's so short? No
Returning to the
details.
Xianzhou,
Please tell me it's not
getting to know
something
new
outside of the game.
Xianzhou
Please tell me it's a
friends.
proper game
You guys know how to
collaboration.
get an old owl
Or
excited.
in-game.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time.
I'm actually pretty excited,
Who
not
knows
just
what
because
kind
that
of
obviously the
stories
patch
will
looks
unfold.
decent, and you know it's the story
Let
from
us
the
all
cutscenes we've
bear
seen
witness
and stuff
to
like
the
that. Getting a
future of
free
the
march and
Xianzhou
pretty
law
nice.
school.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
Cool.
Bye.
Anything
Till
else?
next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Bye bye. Whoa. What?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, it's my bad. Whoopsies. What did I click? Was it at the end screen?
Let us.
Okay, I guess it popped up here somewhere. Whoopsies. Fight collab, please tell me it's in-game. Dude, it has to be in-game collab. They can't like tease it like that and it's gonna be something like IRL or something, or if it's like anime related, it'd be pretty cool and stuff like that. But please, dude. Saber Archer. Oh my god. Okay, and it's unlimited blade work specifically. So Saber, Lancer, Archer, Rin, and Shiro, obviously. Sakura doesn't really do anything in unlimited blade works like combat wise. Oh my god. Don't forget Gilgamesh. Oh god, dude. If it's in-game, I'm gonna lose. If it's an in-game collab with characters and event and special story, collaborating with Fate, dude, I'm gonna die. Dude, it's oh my god, I'm going to freak out. Holy moly. It had, dude, I can't just tease it like that and it's not gonna be a proper game collab, right? Because that's what gacha games do. You have collabs. Unlike other games where there's like nothing. Oh my god. Wasn't there like an interview once or something that they said where they had like a where like the like director and stuff like that had like interviews with like the people or like the creator or also director or producer from Fate and stuff like that, and people were really like, oh, could there be a collab in the future? But you know, it's just like them talking, having interesting stuff like that. So people like possible collab, but why is actually happening? Oh my. That's probably gonna like overshadow the stream for a lot of people, whatever happened in the stream. But Q3 2025, damn. We're gonna be having like new area and stuff like that already. Next part of the main story. Jeez. Oh yeah, nice. The Genshin drama. Cool. Like just what I wanted to see. Okay. Very free to play. Oh shit. Oh, Changli's trailers and stuff like that. I need to watch that. Anyway. Oh boy, that was cool. But anyway, let's just get to the main topic. The Star Rail itself, this patch 2.4 looks pretty cool and decent. I'm not gonna lie. The story looks cool, at least, you know, from the cutscenes and stuff, and like the whole premise of, you know, having a war games arc and stuff like that is cool. You know, I like tournament arcs and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the cutscenes also look like, you know, there's some serious stuff going on. That's why I like Trailblaze Continuance, because it's technically it's canon story, right? And it's like counts as it's not main trailblaze mission, but like, you know, it counts story. It's on the tree and the atlas thing in game and stuff like that. It's not like unfortunately, sorry for using this example again, but like Genshin, we have like the, you know, the main events of the patch and stuff like that, where, you know, it's really not that in depth and serious most of the times. I know sometimes it can be stuff like that, but like that's why I like Trailblaze Continues. Looks like it's gonna be good. Oh, and then Free March 7th and Constellations. Funnily enough, not the camera one, the trash can combat one looks, funnily enough, very interesting. So we'll see. Free temples as usual, very, very cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not gonna say much more on that. I'm excited, but man, Fate, dude, I'm gonna say this again. Like, this is like my defense mechanism just going up because of bloody Hoyoverse games, man, or thanks to freaking Genshin. Like, dude, I hope it's like, it's probably, I'm like, probably maybe I'm worrying for nothing. I hope it's not something outside of the game. I hope it's genuinely a game collab where we can have collab characters and a story, and oh please, dude, that would be so cool. I'll straight away, I'll summoning for Saber. I'm summoning for Saber and maybe Archer too. Oh my god, please make it something like that. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.